My name is Maine Madalansan.
And I'm Marga Buenaventura.
And this is the Saktong Friendship Lang podcast with Maine and Marga.
A show about two friends who met at work but now have a friendship that just works. Hello!
Hi!
Hi, Maine. Welcome
Marga.
back.
I know. Bakit nga ulit
Welcome
tayo
to-
dito? It's like every
Oo nga
week.
pala.
It's like, what are we doing?
What are we doing here? Existential crisis. Welcome back to Saktong Friends Lang, the podcast with Maine and Marga.
The way na mali pa, welcome back to Saktong Friendship Lang. Saktong Friends Lang. Parang nasa maling show mo siya, guard.
Sorry, wrong show pa. Guards! Okay, let's do that again. Welcome to Saktong Friendship Lang, the podcast with Maine and Marga.
Yay! Marga,
Yay,
can you tell
finally.
the viewers? Oh, viewers? Can you tell the listeners what's different?
So
For this
today, yeah, you basically spoiled us, Maine, because today we are not only on audio, but we are recording on video today, diba?
Ooh.
Yeah, so exciting. So it's it's always a special episode of Saktong Friendship Lang. But today, last episode, we talked about the history of our friendship. And today, we're going to be talking about, basically part of the nature of this friendship. Parang what has kept our friendship going. I've said friendship so many times. You should talk.
Well, basically, last episode, we kind of, nag-oral history tayo ng friendship natin. Like, why
Yes.
did we become friends? Ano ba nangyari from your perspective, from my perspective, and why it worked? And I think the conclusion was, it worked because we worked a lot together.
Yeah,
And
that's true.
na-figure out natin how to navigate those stressful situations. So, for today's episode, kind of figured na maybe we can take all of you guys through our discography. Through the
Yes.
discography of our friendship. So, we will be going through top 5 of our most favorite works. I mean, I don't even want to say if it's the top, like the top 10 or the top 5, you
It's
know,
not.
but like, they are good.
They're pretty up there. So, yun nga, sabi ni Maine, ang dami naming collaborative work since we became friends. And we realized na yun nga, yung may discography na kami. Medyo malalim na siya. Beatles Whomst. So, yeah, that's what we'll be doing today. Actually, before we started recording, syempre we were preparing all the materials and then, anong tawag dito? Ang tagal na namin hindi napapanood some of the things that we'll be looking at. So, you're gonna see us react to them for the first time in a long time. So, it's gonna feel very fresh.
I'm scared, Mom.
Ako din eh. Like, will we love it? Will we... what I'm curious about is if our work stands the test of time.
Same. Shall we do like a metric? Na parang after
Okay.
watching it, na parang, are you still proud of it?
Okay.
Ano yung gusto mong baguhin?
Okay,
Like, if
are you still proud of it? Points of
Yeah.
improvement. Okay.
Yes.
Good questions. All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Um,
Shall we start?
Okay, just for context, for anyone who might not know our work history, yun nga, we met at Young Star, so we were there for a few years together, and then as you'll see later on, we've had a few like different projects that are not necessarily in Young Star, but we still ended up doing together. So medyo varied. Actually, medyo like we've got range. In fairness to us, you know.
Like the Beatles.
We do, like the Beatles. Actually, I would say we have more range than
Than the Beatles.
I would
Love
say,
it.
like, I'm declaring it. So, yeah. Ready? Let's go.
Game.
Okay, wait. Let me share screen. Oh, main paki-enable yung screen.
Okay, you're seeing this like medyo live. Make host? Do I make allow to?
Just allow me to share screen.
I don't even... Is that it?
Yeah. Okay.
The way...
Got it.
Akala ko ba she works in STEM?
Okay. She's not a woman of STEM. Okay, so our first one, can you see it? Should I I'll full screen the video? Can you see it full screen?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So this first one is our first cover in Youngstar as you as creative director and me as editor, right? So our first cover boy was Joshua Garcia, and this was a big gamble. And so
Wait,
each
sorry.
cover.
Do you remember why it was Joshua?
Because I think this was around Vincent and Kath and James.
Yeah.
I think yun yung project that he was promoting. I'm not sure. 2017 eh. So, just to explain to the audience, we usually, when we have cover stories or we have a cover on Youngstar, we also shoot a video, like a sort of fashion film video or whatever. We have different videos. So, this one was for Joshua. Alright, let's watch it.
And I think, sorry, dami kong sige. Joshua is sitting on the floor. Sorry. Oh my god. Oh, it's si Koji yung nag-shoot. Aww.
Wow, may cameo din pala dun. Okay, so that was the first video. So I'll stop sharing for now. That was the first video. I just realized I really haven't seen it like in a really long time. Wow. This feels like it feels like we unearthed a time capsule actually.
I know. But I forgot which studio was that. Yung nandun sa QC? Tomas Morato
Yeah, it's
area.
parang I think near Mother Ignacia. I can't remember the name eh. I can't remember. Oh, no. This wasn't that one. Tomas Morato nga. Ito yung sa may Petron. Alam mo yun?
Yeah, I was gonna say, sabi ko yung malapit sa gas station.
Yeah. Or
That
Petron
one.
ba yun or Shell? Yeah,
Oh.
okay. I remember now. Yes. Oh my god, yeah, that's where we did it. Okay. Do you want to discuss our thoughts first and then answer the questions?
Game.
Okay, sige. What are your thoughts?
Okay, first thoughts. I mean, it's cute. Kung 2017 yun, that was like 5 years ago, Marga.
Yes.
Right? The math
Yeah.
is mathing, right? So like,
The math is
I don't
mathing,
know.
exactly.
for like, it holds up. It's cute pa rin. The cover is still cute.
Right.
I can still remember how hard we fought for that cover image na he was sticking his tongue out. Remember? Parang hindi tayo pinayagan na yun.
I don't think they weren't crazy about it because it wasn't like or parang it wouldn't have been your usual artista cover.
Yeah. Na
But
polished, ganon.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we did. I think parang we really just wanted, and because it was our first one, we really wanted a cover photo that felt very fresh and very youthful. And I think at that time, parang that kind of playfulness really would have worked well. And I think it did. It did well. Like it was well received naman by people, even Joshua. So yeah, it was really nice. And then ano pa ba? What are my first thoughts on it? I just yung handwriting mo talaga is so distinct for me. Like I just knew that was like your handwriting. Yung parang, yeah, right, that's Maine's writing.
Ako naman, in denial, sabi ko, ako ba may sulat niyan? Bakit parang ang pangit? Hindi naman ako ganyan
Hindi
magsulat
naman.
right now.
Hindi Hindi, grabe ka naman. No, no, no. It looked
So
nice.
ugly.
Yeah. Yeah, no, so I think we hit the right parang if I were looking at it now as like from a an older perspective, I think we hit the right notes, especially with Joshua. Na parang he was being positioned as the new heartthrob. And I think,
Mm.
and parang yung in a Lloyd way, in a John Lloyd way, diba? So parang I think like we chose the shots really well. Siguro, I would have probably like wanted parang with a better, better perspective on things. Like I would have lit it better and siguro parang yung coloring mas anuhin natin, mas tutok tayo. But I mean, based on like that shoot, yung parang the little resources we had, like I think it looked good.
Yeah, and the fact na I think that was our first time doing a cover video. Kasi I think
Yeah.
cover videos only started during your time eh.
Yeah, parang I think we wanted nga to do something like that. Kasi I think nung time din na to was when cover videos were becoming popular with international publications. Parang before this, cover stars that didn't necessarily have like a fashion film like that. So, yun. But this was like I think compared to the ones that we did later on, like this was I think like a really simple concept. Parang
Yeah.
later we became like more daring, I think, with yeah. So I think good first try for us. So question 1, does it stand the test of time? Yun yung question, right?
Yeah. And then yung improvement. I think we covered it. Like for me, it still does naman
Yeah.
because it's pretty like simple and safe.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy. Maybe hindi lang nag-stand the test of time yung handwriting ko. Tsaka eh. Tapos,
I think yung very of the times, yung parang may writing dito and then may writing, like may copy dito. Very like,
I
tas meron
guess.
dito and dito. Alam mo yun, very like 2017 streetwear ganap era look yun, I would say. But I think it still looks good. And I think it's simple enough na it doesn't feel dated. Yeah.
Yes. Ano to? May
There.
yung, ano? Improvement. I guess, I think better kung ikaw yung nagsulat, number 1.
No
and agree
article?
on the lighting. No. The
No handwriting.
fixating on the handwriting.
Okay. I was like,
Mas maganda yung sulat pa sa akin eh. And agree dun sa better lighting. Na parang, if you had like more, like, I guess more money to rent more equipment.
yeah.
Like, ganda sana ng ilaw even for the video. Kasi my mind is going to the Mariel. Is that Mariel? The Leon. The one in Soler.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
That one. Like,
Oh,
that
oh.
was also a good one.
That's a good one. Yeah. So I agree. Stands the test of time, and I would say on improvements on just the lighting. Yay! Wow. Congrats to us. Galing pala
Congrats
natin.
to us.
Joke. Okay,
Una
first
pa lang
project
eh.
pa lang. Okay, galing na. Okay, let's move on to our next one. This one is a pretty special one.
Oh my God.
This is the short film that we did for Too Cool to Be Forgotten. So, we featured the stars of the movie, and yeah. So,
Marga, for the interest of copyright, I think we can, and thrill, I guess. Suspense. Let's play it for 30 seconds only. Tapos, let them watch
That's true.
it on their own
Actually,
time.
wait, but I do want to see the whole thing. Oh, sige na nga.
Watch it on
Okay,
your
sige,
own
sige.
time. Just
Fine.
the glue. Aww.
Okay.
It's like
So
Magnus and Jackson playing in your ano.
okay. So that was too cool. Well, so it's called Don't Forget About Me. And I guess just to give context to the film. So when we approached Peterson to shoot this for us, we said that we kind of wanted it. I think, if I remember correctly, we wanted to give it like a fanfic feel, na parang heartstopper vibes, na just like to imagine, because I think tonally it's very different from the movie. I would say the movie is much darker, but this one I think is very sweet and very it's quite romantic. So parang if you were a fan of the movie but you wanted to see it in a different way, parang how would you imagine it? So yeah. No narrative, it's just very a lot of mood like moments throughout, like between the two of them, between Khalil and I think his name is Ethan. I just know that his name is Magnus in the movie. So that's gonna siya tumatak sa akin.
I was kidding about Magnus and Jackson kasi I guess for context, this was shot in Marga's grandparents' house. Like where she is right now, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, so we shot it here where I am at the moment. So those are the stairs. Actually, it does feel like it's my dogs playing lang in the house. Ganyan sila maglaro sa bahay. Um, ano to? Yeah, so that's how we did. We asked Peterson to um, just kind of give a lot of different moments. And then but there are other things that right that we also suggested, like the glue thing.
Yeah, so kasi parang the whole video, parang it's just peppered with simple landian moments that I
Yeah.
guess you do with your crush. I forgot that we
Yes.
released this on a February, kaya ganito yung theme niya.
I don't think so. No, we released this in March.
Ah,
So
okay.
no,
Kasi
it
like,
wasn't like a romantic for like an occasion.
yeah, cute landian. Like, alam mo yun, lagay ka ng glue sa kamay, tapos you're gonna peel it off once it dries.
I personally
Excuse mo lang
can't
para
relate to that.
mahawakan niyo yung kamay nung crush mo, and then yung nag-aasaran kayo, habulan, ganyan.
Did you ever
Moments
do
lang
that
na yun.
glue thing with like your crush before? Because actually, nung sinuggest yun, I was like, hindi ako makarelate. Like, I've done that. Pero like in like, ooh, what does this do if I put glue on my hand? Pero hindi yung tipong mag-glue mo yung ibang tao.
Nung
And then
grade
you're,
school, hindi naman intentionally nandyan yung crush mo, halika, akan yung kamay ko, lagyan kong glue. But more of like, you're all playing together with your classmates. And then, parang tatabi ka sa kanya, tatanggalin mo yung glue sa kamay niya. As like, just a simple touchy moment. You know?
right.
Oh.
I
She's so
guess.
weird
I can't,
enough.
I don't get it. But yeah, I mean, I get the concept of it, but, and the theory, but like, they've never done it in a romantic way. Um, just a, I guess, background to this whole project. So when I asked my grandma if we could shoot at their house, kasi parang Peterson was like, I think it would be nice to shoot it at like an old house. So I thought, okay, this would be a perfect place to do it. Sabi ko like makikigamit lang kami sandali. And then na-excite siya when I said may artista na pupunta. So she invited my whole family to have lunch there. So ang gulo. I was like, this is the opposite of what I wanted. No, but it was so cute. Na she was excited to host celebrities in her house.
Cute naman.
Kahit na hindi niya kilala.
Aww.
Yeah. Ano pa ba?
Do you still
Yeah,
remember the team who worked on this? Kasi, syempre, Peterson directed it. We
Yeah,
produced
like,
it.
wait,
But,
I
like,
think
who
there are
did?
credits. There are credits at the
Yeah.
end. Let's look for it. Hello. So the last thing that we talked about is what the credits are. So I finally found, so the end of the video has credits. Oh, I'm just looking at, I just scrolled down to the YouTube link, and in fairness marami rin comments. So the credits are, so it was directed by Peterson Vargas. It was styled by Vince Crisostomo, groomed by Edimar Cabiltes, and it was produced by the three of us, Marga, Ina, and Maine. Ina Jacobe, our friend, and who was also part of Youngstar. will also co-produce this. And then the song is called Lovelessness by Paulo Arciga. Yeah. So I didn't know that it was the commenters were so engaged here, and it's nice that they felt like felt very like relate sila.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'll
yeah.
read it later. I'll watch it again later also. Nabitan
Yeah,
ako dun sa
me
30-second preview eh.
Why? So anyway, okay, for copyright reasons, we can't play the whole thing. So yeah, that was too cool to be forgotten.
2 questions.
What are your 2 questions? So
Did it hold up?
did it hold up? Yeah, for sure. Like even now, it looks so good,
I know!
right?
Still proud of it.
It's so good.
Super, super proud of it.
Yeah.
Any
And
improvements?
What would I improve? Honestly, like I really can't think of what I would improve.
Same. Even like design-wise, kasi parang I think that's the only thing I have control over. Like even the wavy font at the beginning, even though it's so simple.
Yeah.
Parang it matches the vibe.
Yes, agree. Wala eh. Even though the coloring, the lighting was good, I think Khalil and ano to? My gosh, I forgot his name. Khalil and I'm gonna call him Magnus. Khalil and Magnus, they were so cute. Like they just served this video. Alam mo yun? Like which I
Yeah.
appreciate because in the movie talaga they gave it their all. So yeah. Points of improvement, can't think of any.
Okay, his name is Ethan. You're right. Ethan Salvador.
Oh, I was right. Okay, but I'll call him Magnus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Magnus
So,
naman yung
love
pangalan.
you, Khalil and Magnus. Love it. Okay. Interestingly, this house still looks exactly the same as it did in 2017. Not a thing has changed. Okay, so Maine, do you want to finish all the Young Star things, or do you want to put YS Prom last?
Okay, fine. Sige, YS Prom last one.
Okay,
Surprise
sige.
me na lang
Let's
kung
do-
ano yung next mo.
Okay. Well, so the book that we did, so we did a book together. And it was called No Filter. Maybe like I will find a like, let's see.
I
if
will
can
find the
it.
Google picture of No Filter. So while Marga
Yup,
is
I will.
Googling, I'll give you a quick background on No Filter.
Sige, go.
But basically, No Filter is a production by the Sandbox Collective, which is another org company that I'm a part of as the design director.
Yeah.
So in 2015, parang we created a series of monologues, kind of like vagina monologues, but about the millennial experience. So it ran for 2, I wouldn't call it seasons, but like 2 iterations, I guess. So No Filter
Yeah.
1, we had Jazz was already there. Jazz, Sab, Lauren. Kai was there already.
Yeah. Sarah Fakuri.
Yeah, Sarah Fakuri was there.
Um,
Medyo marami.
I can't remember any of the men, but
Khalil,
those are the women.
Not Khalil Ramos, but Khalil Kaimo.
Khalil Kaimo.
is there.
Mm.
And Micah,
Yeah,
I
Sab
think.
and yeah,
Micah's there.
Micah.
So that's No Filter 1, and then we upgraded it No Filter 2 with new cast members. So Sam Concepcion's there na, Madeline, Carla Humphreys also there, and a whole new set of casts. And after that run, we kind of decided to pitch it and turn it into a book so that we can immortalize that moment, those monologues, into like something really nice and tangible. So I think Marga, you wrote a monologue there, diba?
Yes, I did. I wrote one monologue, which also ended up in the book, actually.
Yeah.
Yun.
So Marga was the one who edited the book. Tapos I designed it, and then Sab Jose, who is also part of the Sandbox Collective as the marketing director, it was the managing editor, right, for the No Filter book
Yes.
naman. So, yun. So it's the
She
three of us.
also, yeah, she also wrote something for this
Yeah.
book. You mentioned it, sorry.
No, not yet. But
I'm
like, natawa ko kasi.
Oh, you haven't. Yeah.
Natawa ko kasi the monologue that she wrote there. It's about marriage. And I think you need to read it. You guys need to read it.
I need to read. Okay.
Not
It's like,
you!
are you telling me to read?
You've read it you've seen the show so many times, Marga. But like the people at home
I have.
watching,
I
need to
know.
read it.
Right. Okay, so now that Maine has properly briefed us, I just saw that it's on Goodreads. Do you know that we have a 3.6 out of 5 rating out of 60 ratings?
That's not bad for Goodreads.
That is not bad. That's not bad.
Maybe
for
Book
Goodreads.
Talk
And honestly,
can revive this. Marga, can you make a
Book
Book Talk?
do your thing. Tapos yung unang i-promote ko yung book na ginawa natin. No? They're gonna be like,
Yeah.
she is biased me. She is biased TikTok. They're gonna call me disinformation peddler. Anyway, yeah, so it did 3.6 on Goodreads, but I won't let's not go through the good. So there were some reviews which we can go through later, but I guess let's go through. I will share an article about girl, you disabled screen share.
Ay, sorry. No, ayan na po.
I'm sorry. This is so funny.
Ayan.
Okay. There. Okay. So we are looking at an article on spot.ph
Oh my God.
about this book. So 10 truths about millennials for millennials by millennials. And it's like just a collection of quotes about. So this is a cover. Maybe we can talk about the cover right now.
No way, I'm sorry. I'm distracted. I'm just recording this moment, okay? So
Yes.
the cover was illustrated by K. Aranzanzo.
Yeah.
We're great fans. And
Okay. So Maine, you were saying the cover was illustrated.
by K. Aranzanzo.
Yes.
And we designed the whole vibe naman. I mean, our team. And yeah.
Do you want to say more about it? So maybe we can share a little bit of, I feel like if there is no better time than now to share like the whole the journey that took us to this current cover that we have right now. I like this cover, but this wasn't the original cover. We initially so Kay's illustration here is quite simple, but it's actually part of a whole collage of sorts. Parang we envisioned it to kind of look like a New Yorker cover where it was like a coffee shop scene and there were a lot of different millennials in the coffee shop and doing their thing, like working on their laptop, going on dates, being on their phone, just to kind of show that whole culture that we're part of. But long story short, that cover didn't work out despite all the very patient revisions that Kay gave us. And in the end, we settled for this cover version that was just a snippet of like the whole illustration, and that's what ended up being the cover. And I do wanna, I mean, Gabi, I love that you are just so quiet right now. Like, okay. So, in the interest of full disclosure, when this cover came out, we were literally trying to just beat the deadline, and like parang we were really pressured. It's parang okay, ito na, sent to press, need to print it already. And I think in the process we weren't able to tell Kay that the final cover was changed. So she was actually quite upset with us. Rightfully so. That was a big mistake on our end to not tell her beforehand. But we did apologize, and she was also gracious with our apology. She understands naman, but I know where she was coming from. So if Kay, I'm sorry, that's my dog. Jackson, can you please stop? Thank you. So, I'm so sorry, Kay. Grabe, ininterrupt mo pa yung apology. Okay, I'm really sorry for that, but thank you for illustrating the cover. I really loved it. Actually, I like this cover a lot. Yeah. So
Yeah, and
that was it.
yes, apologies for me also. I mean, Marga is the spokesperson talaga for me also.
Yes. Okay.
Um, but
Yes.
I remember Marga. I think we published. I think the full art is still part of the book. Eh. I'm
Was
trying.
it? I'm trying to look.
Parang sa
I was not able to get my copy.
inner front cover. I'm trying to check if I have it here
Oh,
right now.
I
Parang
see.
inner front cover, nandun siya. Just not the
Okay.
cover. Yeah,
Right,
here.
right. Oh no,
That's
it's
it.
yeah,
This
here,
one.
here. This is actually that one. We used it din naman. So it just wasn't the cover. Yeah, it's cute. I think it just the powers that be just don't
No, I
feel
remember why. Kasi we were trying to
what
fit the, ano to? The
the
title.
text.
Yeah, the text. And it was so hard for us to parang balance nga. Like, we want to highlight this artwork sana, but also make the title like visible and then add pa the cast, etc., etc. So,
Yeah,
we
like
just,
we wanted to write text here on the book. That's why that you are you seeing where my
yes.
mouse is pointing? Ayan. So parang you wanted to put text here. I don't know. We just tried so many things.
Yeah. But yun, you can still see the full version of the art inside of the book naman.
Yes, yes. It just
Who
wasn't.
wrote
Yeah, so
this?
this just
Into Silence by?
Gian Gian Lau. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
I called him Gian Lau.
As in Gianik
Gian
daw.
Lau wrote this. Yes. And then yeah, so there's just a few lines from the book. This is from an article I think about
Oh,
it's
by Gabby Gloria. Bless you.
guys. I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, it's about it was an as told to apparently.
By who?
I really should read this
I want to
already.
read it again.
Same. This one is a story by Jam or a monologue by Jam. Oh, Sam Lee wrote something.
Oh my god.
Jam also wrote another. Wow, look at that. This is by Tin. Oh, we also it's just a Young Star project.
It's a Youngstar production. Oh, I remember loving this one. Downloading in
Yeah,
progress.
this is cute.
Ayan na by
then-
Marga B. Maybe we should do like
Oh my
a
gosh.
reading.
A reading from the book of Marga B.
Ito ba yung sa Jerry's Grill?
Oo.
Love it.
Did I told you, right? That the person I wrote this about ended up seeing the show.
Nakalimutan ko, but thanks for reminding me.
Having no idea because tanananan, he was friends with Kai who performed the monologue.
I love it. Let's go, Jerry's
Yeah.
Grill.
I know. I thought that he would be afraid, or like not even afraid. Sorry, I thought he would be upset, but he was actually kind of flattered. He's like, "Whoa, someone wrote about me," and I'm like, "This is not about you." But yeah, so that is No Filter. What else? What else do you wanna say about it?
Well, we can do the 2 points na. I'm excited to share if it still
Okay.
stands.
Okay, go. Okay, I'll stop sharing.
I think yes naman in the sense na it's a time capsule of that time. Sorry, may nag-iingay sa labas ng bahay. Can you hear
It's
it?
fine.
Anyway, but like it's
No.
a time capsule talaga of that time and that generation. I mean, I admit na hindi siya like all encompassing of the entire millennial experience.
Experience.
But
Okay.
it's hard to cover naman all of it. But would have been nice to have some diversity also of stories. But during that
Of
time, it
voices,
worked.
yeah.
Well, dumiretso na ako sa points of improvement. And I think like just want to improve that whole coordination thing regarding the cover. I think
Right.
may points of improvement there on how we handled the situation and when we started communicating the changes. And then lastly,
Yeah.
sa cover na irita ako, hindi aligned yung grids ko. Yun lang.
I don't think anyone noticed.
I did.
No one looked at the
As
cover.
in, hindi aligned yung dito sa left.
It's
Yun
okay.
lang.
Okay. My points of sorry, did you answer the whole does it stand?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it does. I agree with you. I think it stands in the way that when you look at it as, again, like a time capsule, na parang it does capture, it's a snapshot of that moment. But actually, if you look at the Goodreads reviews, there were people who felt like they couldn't relate to it because they're like saying that, it does speak to a very specific voice and it's very like, no, it should be no privileged filter. No, I didn't. They didn't say that. I said
Ah,
it.
okay.
But yeah, it's very privileged. When you really read it, parang okay, these are the struggles of our generation, and ultimately, it's like being online or like dating or being immigrating to another country because you're a citizen of that country. Mga ganon, things like that. Um, so I think I agree with you that I would have wanted a diversity of voices. So yun nga, I'm happy that we were able to get, our young star old faithfuls to be part of this book. But ultimately, I would have also obviously wanted to get people outside of our circle to see what's out there that we weren't able to cover. But that's a material that we had
Mm-hmm.
and just kind of continued from there. Kasi the original curation of stories weren't from us
Yeah.
anyway. So, yon. Honestly, okay, the thing is that as much as this is, I actually do not love my monologue for this. The monologue that I wrote, I don't love it. I don't think that stands the test of time.
It's funny though.
Yeah, but I think it's not my best writing. And I think I would have appreciated like a tighter edit. I guess now that, I see it not just as a writer, but as an editor, like from afar. Yung parang I didn't see it for a long time. When I know that even then actually I was like, this is not great. I did not expect Toph would choose it as a monologue, TBH. But there it is.
But it was
I
great
think that
stage material kasi. I think iba yung delivery niya when you as a person's just reading it on paper versus watching someone else deliver it with so many emotions and feelings. Because I can still remember
mm-mm.
during the show, kasi I think there was like the third or the fourth monologue sa show. I think it was the third.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
parang every time Kai or Sarah performs this monologue, parang tawa talaga yung audience. So for me, like, it was effective in that sense. But maybe you're just
Okay.
being too critical of yourself, Marga.
I don't know. I honestly, but I think that's like big credit to Sarah and Kai, TBH. When I was so nervous when I was gonna watch it for the first time with them, like perform. I think it was Kai who performed
Yeah.
it the first time I watched it. I was so nervous, but I think part of it was really because ang galing lang talaga nilang dalawa. But yeah, thank you. But yeah, I guess though, that's what I would say like would be like a big point of improvement for me. Like I would just be a better monologue
Writer.
writer. Yeah. But yeah, I'm proud of this book. Like we made a book.
We
Can you
made a
believe it?
book. Okay.
Yeah.
Next,
Shout
next,
out to
next.
Sab.
Sab Jose.
Okay.
And a seal.
Yeah, our next one is from Poppin. So let me just play it. Wait. Let me share and play it. Are you ready? So Main, can you explain Poppin for the audience?
So for the audience, we worked with Globe to, I guess, manage their social media channel all about pop culture. So anything TV, movie, music here in the Philippines. So we created content and created content as in social media content na static art
Yes.
cards, carousel, whatever. But we also conceptualized some shows. Conceptualized some shows and some live streams for them and produced some shows and live streams for them. So this is one of the videos.
Wow, sounds like we did the work of a prod house for 4 people.
Hindi naman tayo nag-shoot na to, so it's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Okay. Does this
Aw.
really not have sound muna? Okay, there.
Due to copyright reasons, we'll only play it for 30 seconds. I don't think we
30
can
seconds.
even play the audio. So I'm just gonna talk over it.
Okay. Can we, if we talk over it, can we,
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, just
okay.
so, I guess, just a quick background, itong pop in the shower concept na to. Ang tagal ko na siyang pinipitch to different people. So, I think this started in Youngstar. I wanted to do some sort
Yes.
of shower sessions. Because you know how you sound the best when you are in the shower, and it would be nice to, let's say, bring a huge band like Ben and Ben and play in a banyo with their instruments, and just do some cute, like, I don't know, banyo stuff. Like getting
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah.
Like getting ready, mga ganon. And I think during Youngstar, we weren't able to execute it kasi recording in a bathroom takes than, way more effort than
Having a camera and a
yeah,
microphone.
just hindi siya kaya. So,
Right.
I just kept that concept to myself until finally worked in Poppin, and they have the equipment, they have the resources to execute it. So from shower sessions, it became pop in the shower. Kasi I just wanna pop in the shower, plus it's go poppin'.
Yep.
Yun.
Pop culture.
So our first,
Also, pop music in the shower. Alam mo yun?
yes. So marami siyang meanings, guys. It's a very cute
Yeah.
title. And for our first feature, talent, musician, artist, for Pop in the Shower, we had Kiana Valenciano, Kiana V, with her new song at that
Safe
time,
Place.
Safe Place. And I think
Yeah.
we shot it, we were in Zoom kasi she was in the States. So she had to record it on her own.
Yes.
Right? She had to record it on her own. Tapos halos lahat ng production team were just here in the Philippines. Tapos we were just giving instructions via
Yeah,
Zoom.
this was height of pandemic.
Yeah. Actually, the whole poppin' thing started during the pandemic.
Yep. Pandemic, meron tayong work together.
I know.
Yeah. Our time was when Poppin was short, but we got to do stuff like that, which I think what I appreciate about the Poppin work that we did, the Poppin work was it taught us a lot. I mean, we were able to use the skills that we learned in Youngstar, but I think we also learned a lot of skills also, like mounting live productions, and I think it's a whole other skill to do a virtual live event.
Yeah.
And I think that taught us there. We learned that there. So, yun.
I was
I
was
think I
actually
have to say about
trying to
Poppin'.
remember. I was trying to remember if the Poppin' Quiz Night, our live stream, Quiz Night live stream. I was trying to remember if that happened before or after Gabi na naman with Echo. Kasi parang the live streams kasi,
I think that happened after.
yun nga, I was trying to figure out why did I have that much confidence to mount a live stream na tayo lang without having, we had a TD team to help us out, but ano yun, but I was still so confident in producing it, we were so confident in producing it, and then yun nga,
Yeah.
may prior experience na naman.
Yeah. Well, ako, that was my first time to do a live quiz night, na writing a script for that is totally different from any other script work I've ever done. So interesting, but I feel like I've unlocked something new talaga. So as much as I honestly, the way I saw Pop in the work was it's work. I just need to get this, just need to get through the day here. But what I appreciate about it is it was so different from for me, from what I did before, that I know that I learned stuff in the process for sure. Yeah.
For me naman,
So
parang
Oh,
it
go.
was a great excuse to watch shows. Parang I can slack off and watch Netflix, watch HBO, listen to music, and then count it as work. Because technically, I'm doing research for work.
Right.
So I was able to use my free time talaga. And like you, parang I unlocked a lot of skills also during the pandemic. which is like producing live
For
streams.
sure. Yeah. So yeah, I think I don't know, when we ask the question na parang does it stand the test of time, are we actually answering it not pop in the shower, but like what? Or pop in work? Is that what we're answering?
Mm-mm.
I think it does. Well, well the point of pop culture din naman is that it doesn't. Like it will malalaos siya.
Yeah.
Kasi it's what's popular. And it's not always going to be what's popular. But I think if we had gotten more support, which I guess leads into like improvement, na parang I don't know, what do you think we would have wanted? Ikaw kasi yung nagfe-face sa client eh. So hindi
Yeah.
naman ako yung mas aware doon.
I think for me, yung i-change ko lang is I wanted to, well, during that time kasi I was really just creating content. Wala akong masyadong skills on like processing insights, digital marketing, performance, etc. or like KPIs when it comes to creating content. So I wasn't designing those content in a way that can really deliver some sort of performance that they needed. Parang we are really just creating content talaga, like how we create content for Youngstar. But ayun lang. I wanted to have more. Sana kung may skills ako on how to design actual content for because like your pre-meeting will end in 10 minutes. Okay, we have a countdown. We need to end this in 10 minutes. So yun, just more digital marketing skills. That's what I wanted to change.
10 minutes is a long time. Okay, a lot can happen in 10 minutes.
But we'll be discussing a big thing at the end of this. So.
Okay, sige. So that leads us to the last of our work. So this is Youngstar Prom. Are you ready?
Yes.
Joke. Okay. It's a 3-minute video. I want to watch the whole thing. Are we really gonna stop this at 30 seconds?
You know what? Let's watch it the whole way through. Tapos I'll just cut it if we get in trouble.
Okay, sige. Alright.
You know, I cannot hear
Go.
it. Can we do a commentary?
Sige. What do you want? What do you mean?
So just play it and
You don't
then
want-
let's talk over it. Wala naman masyadong audio to. Just background music.
Sige. Hinaan ko yung audio.
Okay. Oh my God.
Okay. Wait, I'll start again.
Ah!
Grabe. Like,
Wala ka dyan? Hindi ka
Ready?
pumunta ng event? Excited?
wala ako dito.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh.
Oh my God.
Why is it 20? It's our 20 years? Oh, that's the sign from the first
So,
YS prom.
2.0 joke.
This is the third
Oh my
one
God,
na.
Shara.
Sam
Sam
Concepcion.
Concepcion.
Oh my God. Ang daming tao.
Oh my God. Wow, Bea Marin. Let's go influencers. Janine and MJ. And then there's Ziggy there. Wow, let's go. Thank you so much, Smirnoff.
Not listening na naman ako.
Oh my God, the play balls.
Yeah, the balls that
Di pa ganon.
the balls that we discussed
We are-
last. Oh, may Manila Creamery pala nun.
Oo, yeah. A Manila Creamery.
Sam!
Cute. Grabe, I love the cheat set. They were just having so much fun.
I know. Was the stage elevated? Hindi, diba?
No, it was just like a marquee tent.
Yeah. It's Ross.
Wow, JL!
And Milan!
Oh, Mav and Senan and
Aw.
Mav. So cute. See?
Jazz Reeves.
Oh my God, go
Sole.
Sole. Yes.
Oh,
Thank you,
Swatch
Swatch.
pala.
This event is so... Oh my God, yes!
8
Let's
cuts.
go 8 cuts! The food was so good. Yeah,
So
they gave
good.
us burgers, birthday party food. I love it. Yeah! Oh my... In fairness, it looks good.
Yeah, the party hats pa.
I know. Wow! We did this? I was shocked.
Wait, that's Kitchina Dal, Marga. We had Kitchina Dal nung YS prom.
I know! How dare us? Ah! Nakakaloka.
Then,
Who's this?
wait, I
Is
can't
this
see.
Four of Spades?
Yun nga na
Who's that? I
naisip
didn't
ko
see
eh.
it.
It didn't.
Aw,
Aww,
Koji.
best
And,
dressed.
oh my
Hindi,
gosh,
best dancer.
yes.
Prom king and queen.
Yes, Ninang Sonia. And what's the Godfather? Okay, we got jugglers. Hindi po namin yun binayaran.
Who made a
Aww.
video so cute?
Babies. Oh my god!
Aww.
Oh my god. Wow.
For
it's
Jason Magbanwa.
SDE yarn! Nakakaloka!
Jason Magbanwa pala yung video.
Okay. Ang dami ko feelings.
Marga, that was a
Okay.
great party.
Oh my god, Maine! I'm shocked. That looked so fun.
I know. I wanna go there again.
Like, the link, take us back. We'll do it again.
Yeah.
Imagine if we had more money. That was us like,
We had money. What do you mean?
Maine, dinaan natin yun sa sponsorship. Like, we just had like so many nice brands who were very
Actually,
supportive of us.
I wonder why. Like, bakit?
And that was like a lot of like our kayod, dude.
yeah.
As in tayo. Grabe. Galing.
I'm proud of us. I love it.
Oh my god. And imagine like we just conceptualized this in the car on the way home. It took us like
Did
a month.
we?
This was we did this in a month.
I know we did this in a month, pero nakalimutan ko yung part na we conceptualized
Yeah, it was like
in
that
the car.
random car ride. Tapos we were just like, what if we did a children's
Oh,
party?
right.
Because we weren't sure if we were gonna do Young Star Prom that year. I think it was going to be a film fest.
Right. Yes. I remember. But, I mean, it turned out na we had mas
God
maganda
had
siya.
other plans for us.
For sure.
Yeah. Can you imagine Young Star Prom, the film fest?
I guess for context lang kasi, even the previous YS proms before this one, cute naman. Like, the first one, I think, was
Yeah.
in Rockwell 10.
Yes, Rockwell 10.
And then the theme
The
was...
second one was in
The theme for...
Ratchet Prom.
Ratchet Prom, which was also cute. Pero
It was cute.
very few people lang. And then the second one was a sleepover. A big sleepover in Green Sun. That was also cute.
That was more populated for sure. I think parang it was
More
it
than
was
this
more
one?
populated sorry, than the previous.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was more populated. I think the theme was fun, so people really enjoyed like dressing for it. Because we asked everyone to come in pajamas, right?
Yeah.
So that was cute.
And then the third one, of course, is like a Baguette's birthday party.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I love that it just got better and better through time.
Yeah, but it kind of stopped at the third bias prom kasi nun sa pang-apat at pang-lima, like, we didn't have any budget anymore.
Yeah.
But yun, just made do with
Yeah.
what we had.
That was still fun. But yeah, this was like everybody came through for us.
I know.
Yeah. Grabe. We even had a zine. Remember?
Did we?
We made a zine for like it was in the shirt. Like Human made us shirts, which I still use. It's like
Me
my
too.
favorite shirt. Like I don't want to get rid of. I will never. I can't. So Human made us shirts, and inside the shirts, Serious Studio, they were the ones who designed the. I mean,
They branded
how do I
the,
explain it?
ano,
But they branded the event,
Yeah.
so they made a lot of collaterals for it, and then we had Serious Studio made notebooks. They even included it in the giveaway bag, and then we made a zine. Does remember there was one sponsor who didn't push through, very dramatic, but So what we did was like we had to glue all the pages of the zine that had their involvement.
Right. Wait, I
Yeah,
remember we also
remember.
had a microsite. YS prom dot
Prom dot party
party.
ata.
Yun. And
Mm-mm.
then that's where we put all of the post-event pics and then some pre-event reminders. And I remember
Mm.
we had the website execution because that was also the time when we launched the Youngstar website.
Yes.
Pero now,
Yeah.
I guess yun yung, sorry, looking at the time, but for me, siguro yun yung babaguhin ko sana na, why didn't I just put the microsite in the youngstar.ph website? Bakit kailangan separate pa? Anyway, might be
Yeah.
timeline. Okay, Marga, closing
No
remarks.
points of closing remarks. I think ultimately our work really stands the test of time. It holds up, and that's on our friendship, period.
Yes!
Just in case this dies. Yun na yun. That is Saktong Friendship Lang podcast, episode 3. And I hope you enjoyed. Thanks, Maine.
Thanks,
for going through our
Marga!
discography with me.
More next week. I don't know what we'll talk about, but we will be there. Bye!
Yes. Bye.